You know what? I agree with you. So let's try to fix this boss battle. This boss battle is going to have, good lord, a lot of changes to it. So let's get on to it. Now, does anyone remember when Hermes went from one bridge to another to a statue and then it fell into a room? Then Hermes got his legs cut off? Yeah, we're completely abandoning that part. Instead, Kratos is going to chase Hermes on an even larger bridge. One that will make the chase a lot more fun. And not make the speed difference so one-sided that Hermes actually has to wait for Kratos to catch up. So anyway, we're abandoning all of that. But there's going to be a longer bridge, with multiple pillars on each side. Now, Hermes is going to run across this bridge. And to catch up with Hermes, Kratos is going to have to grapple up, and then Kratos has to yank himself up, using L3 to the right or L3 to the left. Once at the top, Kratos will have to deploy his wings, simultaneously dodging arrows, falling debris, or even falling pillars. And once he gets to the next two pillars, you'll know he'll yank himself up, deploy wings, start gliding faster and faster, the pillars will fall behind him, and he'll have to avoid debris. Now once you actually catch Hermes, he would have cornered himself in a room. This is where the boss battle happens. Now instead of him running around and you having to counter his attacks, we're going to add something different. Hermes will have around the same amount of health, if not 50% more health, but we're adding a few attacks to him. Now one attack, since I'm not that creative, we'll just call it a speed dash. Now to know when this speed dash is activated, Hermes' body will flash gold and will run to the player. And you roughly get a second or two to react to this and roll out of the way. Then that will just continue on to the general attack until we get to a second attack. Something I would like to call a speed twist, again since I'm not that creative. Now this attack will allow Hermes to spin around in circles, kind of like the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. He will start spinning, hitting the walls, going to other locations in the room, and Kratos will have to dodge him. If Kratos gets hit, nothing happens to Hermes. No health is lost, he's not stunned, but only Kratos is affected. Now, if the player does manage to avoid Hermes the entire time, Hermes will get dizzied and stunned, to a point where he can't fight back. So the player has to attack him during that entire time, and try and get as many hits in as possible. And don't worry, we're keeping the ending to that, because ripping off both of Hermes' legs is honestly one of the coolest scenes I've seen. But yeah, that's how I'm going to fix that boss battle. If I didn't really explain things well, I do apologize. This is the first time I've done a video like this in a while, but this is something I'd like to continue. So give me other boss battles in the comments, and I will try my best to fix them.